Alright, dwellers, welcome back to our channel. This is Dwell Chronicles, where we bring you all the issues about real estate. And today, we're going to discuss land being the very best passive model. Please subscribe to our channel and share this with your friends and family. Now, let's look at the reasons why land is considered as the very best passive income model. The very first thing you should consider is the stability. Land is stable, unlike bonds, stocks, and all of that. Investing into a piece of land somewhere, there is always stability. Until you buy the wrong land, which people do sometimes, you can buy land and to be sure that it's going to be stable over a course of time. Nothing to disturb it, it's always ongoing, demand is always high. So buying or investing into a land, there is stability in this market. It's not volatile, unlike bonds, stocks, and forex. Buy it, it's simple, it's just there, and then you can cash out depending on whatever you want to put into it. So buy land, you don't have any other issue. It's almost like little risk attached to buying a piece of land somewhere, unless of course you buy the land at the wrong location, which will not help you, like flood zones and earthquake zones and all of that. But land have a very stable market. There's always demand for it. It's used for a lot of things. 2, no or little maintenance cost. Investing in a piece of land, there is always little or no expenses you make to maintain the piece of land. In the case of a rental properties, you're supposed to do renovations and all of that. By a piece of land, there is a little or sometimes even no expenses you make in maintaining the place. You can leave it bushy, it will be there. If you want to clear it and to do something once in a while, you can do that. Maybe when you buy the land, you would need to keep the boundaries and invest a little into it. But a piece of land somewhere, that is just here vacant. You don't have to spend any money maintaining the land. Maybe once in a while, you clear it to show that people to know that you are the owner. But land just there, you don't spend money or doing any sort of renovation and all of that. The second reason why we need to consider land as the very best investment also is that it appreciates in value over time. There was this saying that says that the best investment on land is in land. There is always demand for land. Buying a piece of land somewhere, the value always increases. You get capital gains over long period. I always tell people that when you want to buy a piece of land, think long term. Taking long term in the business of land is always a good thing. So buying the land, the value increases. Imagine you buying the land in a developing city, keep it for 15 years. No matter how slow the city develops, the land is going to appreciate over time. Somebody says that a village is a potential city in the next 10 to 15 years. So buying a piece of land somewhere, the value is always going to rise. There's always demand for it. So you can make 20x, 30x, in that land. So invest into land to have, appreciation of value over the course of time through longevity or long-term values. Another reason why you need to consider investing into land is inflation hedge. Inflation is an everyday thing that disturbs us economically. Our cost of living is always high. The same way cost of living is high, the cost of land or the value for land also increases with inflation during a period. So investing in a piece of land somewhere, it gives you that ground that you are hedging against inflation. Imagine a place that they are selling land 10,000. But because of inflation, people are always demand it. Land is always in demand. You're always going to buy. Therefore, you can increase the value, make a good cash out of it. So if you want to hedge against inflation in a country that inflation is skyrocketing, the best investment is to buy a piece of land somewhere. Just buy it at a reasonable location, keep it, and then it will rise with the cost of living. When people want to buy, all the inflational costs that experience over the time will have influence over the cost of that land. Therefore, there is surety that your money will not be in the house and devalue. It will increase with the time. And you see, there is also another reason why you're supposed to buy land. The usage for land is always up there. People are buying it for agricultural purposes, people are buying it for commercial purposes, residential purposes. Therefore, there is always demand for land. So you buying a piece of land somewhere, it's likely you can use it for agricultural purposes, you can use it for commercial purposes, you can lease it out to people to get money out of it, you can build property as need and then the rent. People even do washing bays and all that. There are simple little businesses you do. There's absolutely nothing you can do on earth that you cannot. Another reason why you're supposed to invest into a plot of land or buying raw land somewhere is diversification. Diversification is a very good rule in investing. People must be able to diversify their investment portfolios. When you're buying the stocks, you're buying the bonds, you're buying the forex and all of that, you must buy a low risk asset to blend it. So in the case that the bonds go bad or forex go bad, the land will be able to augment your investment and you not lose everything. So land gives you that diversification in the investment world. It is of low risk. Mostly there's nothing to disturb it. So land gives you that best diversification that will help you to spread your investment across boundaries or across a lot of investment portfolios. So you as an investor, you must consider investing into real estate, which is a land, to blend or to minimize the risk associated with the investment over a period of time. The very final reason why one needs to invest into land is that the legacy issues. Today's world population is hovering around 8 billion. It means that the piece of land created by God so many years ago is all these 8 billion people are competing for. So the best thing you can give to your children 10 to 15 years from today is a piece of land. I'm telling you that it's the best legacy you can leave to somebody. Let's see, the place your parents build a property now, let's say 10 to 5 years from today, you're likely not to get what? A land around here. So you buying a plot of land somewhere to give to your generations that will come to benefit from is the best thing you can do today. Land is the best legacy you can give to your children. If they are 18 years, instead of buying them a vehicle, buy a piece of land today. When they are 18, you give it to them. Because we keep increasing in population across the world, the demand for land keep increasing. That is why the land laws keep changing every day in, day out. Always people getting land on lease basis and all of that. So the best investment or the best thing you can give to your kids as a legacy in the near future is a piece of land. You buy it, all the future generations will get to benefit from it. So consider buying land today, and it's the best investment you can ever consider. It gives you that diversification, low or little maintenance in case you want to keep the land moving. It also serves as a hedge against inflationary increments, and also it provides stability. Investing into land provides stability, compared to any other investment portfolio you can venture into it. Now you know why you're supposed to buy a plot of land. You need to start little. Consider it's the best thing you can do to yourself today. Even if you don't want to build a property, just keep buying land. People do land banking and it's bringing them value over the course of period. So buy land and passive income, do it on a plot of land. So get a land, the usage of land is always high and the demand for it, making it wise that the value always increase. When there is demand, it pushes supply. So the demand and supply forces always work. Now you know. So please subscribe to our channel, learn more, and consider starting investing into land today. Share this with your friends and family. This is Dual Chronicles, and I am Prince K. See you next time.